Are you already recording?
Oh, I'm recording.
Yeah.
Again, this is...
You ready?
No. No, I've never done this before. My body's freaking out, Zach. You're going to need to give me like 20 minutes to warm up.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then, do you want me to do a couple of the roll camera first?
That'd probably be good so I can just warm up to it. Hi, Zach.
Yeah, we're from Germany. You're all from Germany? Alright, very cool.
Oh, just how my mind is just like, I don't want to walk up to people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good question. Yeah, you're gonna ask a quick question. That's all it takes, right? Oh my god.
Yeah. Hi. We're just starting a YouTube channel, starting a video where we're asking people about what they think is harder, or what they think is the hardest thing
To do.
to do. Some people sitting over there.
I don't know, just mentally trying to get the courage to just walk up to random people.
Yeah.
It's already just interesting, just feeling that. Push, nerves, the jump. I'm ready. We're rolling.
Yeah, what's going on?
It's her birthday.
Oh, happy birthday.
Thank you.
Yeah. So me and my brother, we are trying to find people to ask them the question, what do you think is the hardest thing to do?
It's the hardest thing to do.
Yeah.
That's a really hard question.
It is- yeah.
How about more personal? What would be the hardest thing for you to do? What would be like?
Go personal.
What is your what's the thing that? So, this is our first time really doing this. We're starting a brand new YouTube channel.
Yeah.
For my
Yeah.
brother just to come to walk up to you, that was actually pretty hard.
That was
for
my
us.
hardest.
Yeah.
So-
That is
Yeah.
Well, it
Well,
seemed very natural. So
Yeah.
you did good.
It did, yeah,
Appreciate
it
it.
did seem super natural.
Yeah. So, yeah, we're just.
What is your guys' answer?
hardest thing for me to do? One of the things. So again, we're gonna be for our YouTube channel. We're gonna be challenging ourselves to do these sort of things. I think for me, one of the ones is I've done public speaking before, but to do like a stand-up comedy, like just an open mic stand-up comedy night, for me it's like that is a more. I can talk to 200 people, but if I have to make 200 people laugh,
True.
That's fair.
there's a little more pressure there, right? It's not just like, oh, I have to say these things. It's no, I have to make people laugh, and I might fail at it. So that for me is a kind of a big one.
That's fair. That's a
Yeah.
good one.
Yeah. Like honestly, just approaching you guys was one of the hardest things I've done. So. It's
Yeah. Well, you did it.
yeah. There you go. And then next time it gets easier and it gets easier.
Yeah.
Stack
Yeah,
the
especially as like a
camera.
single person. Like as one income as well, especially like
Yeah, buying a house definitely.
saving enough to
Yeah.
buy a house and then buying it.
That's what I mean. It's like it just takes me one step, and then,
You do one group, and now you're like a pro. You want to do this all the time.
yeah, you know it. That's how it works for me. As soon as I can get the ball rolling,
Yeah.
it's just that initial jump.
Yeah.
I need shorter hair though in the wind. Do you mind if we just ask you a quick question from the camera? Or yeah, she.
Can I make funny faces? No.
You can do whatever you
Whatever
want.
you want.
Yeah.
So the idea of what we're trying to do is we're trying to ask people what's the hardest thing that they could see themselves doing, like pushing yourself to get out of your comfort zone, break your limits. What is that one thing that would be like, oh my god, that scares me, but that means I need to do that?
Well, you just said it. Oh my God, right? It's God that pushes us to step outside of our limits.
Yep.
Probably the hardest thing to do, I think, especially at my age, is starting to wind down.
Yeah.
Don't work as hard. That's the hardest thing to do, is when to shut it down.
So you've been pushing yourself so hard, you're having trouble finding the time.
Yeah, when you and go out and do the stuff that you want to do rather
Yeah.
than the stuff that you need to do.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Well, thank you, Brian.
I don't know, confront personal bias, probably.
Yeah.
Good one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, it's that's what seems to give people the most issues.
Yeah.
So I'm actually 2 years clean, and that was hands down the hardest thing that I could do or overcome.
For me, it's probably stay sober.
Yeah.
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 Just to be totally honest, yeah. That's what I do.
And now I'm actually curious. This is such a jokester. Would it be hard for you to go do stand-up comedy? You think? To stand in front of a crowd, tell some jokes?
I'd probably be good at it if I got the opportunity.
Yeah.
Your name was?
Quinn.
Quinn.
Yeah. George.
No, I'm George. You're Quinn.
Yeah. Got me again, George. That's mean to George. Oh man, I gotta be careful with George. Yeah.
Is your name?
Zach.
Exactly.
Exactly.
I've actually never heard that before. I'm sure you might have because it's your name.
To love myself, but I love others.
Yeah.
I'm always there for others and never really for myself.
Yeah.
And you know, I've struggled with drug addiction,
Yeah.
of course, alcohol addiction. And I really do not wish this addiction upon anyone.
Mm-hmm.
It is really tough.
Yeah. You wanna bring him for a hug, handshake? Yeah. Yeah. Come here. Yeah. Ah. Yeah. No, you're doing good. You keep pushing yourself. Start food. Yeah.
Like I don't know. I feel like everybody's got a really heavy story. We've all experienced horrible tragedies. I feel
it's like the first thing I would go to my dad dying from cancer, but then that's not the first thing I think about when I ask that question.
Oh, I do. I go to catastrophes immediately.
Yeah,
It's
no,
like the worst things in my life.
I'm thinking like physically, like adept, like skill, like merit kind of stuff.
Maybe like the hardest challenge or something. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
Well, that's still a challenge. Those are still challenges.
You're
So
right.
yes, it's just, I think it's fascinating to actually hear those are things.
I would say like one of the hardest things to do for me is like have confidence that I'm doing the right thing and like going in the right direction, because there's always that doubt there that like, is what I'm doing right or good for me, or will I even want to do this in a year or whatever, right? For every choice.
I've definitely experienced that. Yeah, thank you.
To be able to do whatever you like, you know, set your mind to, but doing it like super consistently, I think is the hardest.
Discipline.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would say forcing yourself to make enough money to do everything you want to do. It's like really hard to make enough money to do everything.
Yeah.
So side business, job, extra things, investing, you gotta do it all.
So what are you doing? You got a side business you're working on?
Trying to, yeah.
So overcoming the fear of death is the hardest thing. It's the hardest thing.
So your answer is probably perfect for our follow-up question.
Yes? Oh no, there's a follow-up.
There's a follow-up question.
I'll have to go to the bathroom.
No, this is a really easy one. So what to you would be harder to do? Bungee jump or skydive?
Harder?
Yeah, what would be harder for you to get out to do?
I would love to skydive. I used to dream about it. So I would love to skydive, but if somebody, for the fear of it, I think bungee jumping.
Yeah, it'd be harder. Yeah.
Yeah. But you know, they do it naked every year here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And so we're going to be bungee jumping tomorrow.
Yeah.
Get out.
Yeah. And again, what we're trying to do is we're trying to get people to come bungee jump with us. So I thought it'd be a really good way to end this video is to sort of do a recap of your experience going from I can't do this, I can't talk to anybody, to what was like, how do you feel now? Like,
well, now I feel like I can approach anybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can just go out there and just be, hey. Like I do, and then it also matters. I notice is like making sure I'm not tired. The minute I'm tired, something's like this wall. Like I just don't feel like it.
Yeah.
We could have talked to any person out here, and some reason like the majority of people are dealing with some kind of addiction, right? And it's just goes to show that you really don't know what's going on through people until you talk to them, right? And like, you can just walk by them, you won't realize it. That's one thing really. It's just like everybody has something to talk about, and usually like a traumatic thing. Like, everybody's got that one thing is one I think I'm really discovering. Right. It's, everyone's got something. That's big pinnacle points that really change the direction of life.
All right, everyone. Just want to say thank you for watching this, our first video for hard mode. Especially since the beginning of this video is a bit blurry. I promise you that I am a better filmmaker than that, and that we have some really awesome content that we are looking forward to bringing to you. So if you haven't, well, please subscribe, leave a comment. We'd love to hear your thoughts, and yeah, thanks for watching. Anything you want to say?
No, I just want to go to the next one, and we're jumping.
Yeah, stay tuned for next week.